This is Michael Steubenrock and Christopher Bacozzi on the International Map Data Project for CSC318. Uh, this is our project, the International Map Database. We are creating this product to try to give people easy access to information about every country in the world. Um, we have currently in this build about 153 countries. And to use our product, you start out by clicking on however many countries you want, and it'll open up these little data sheets about them with country name, population, their GDP, area, leader, Wikipedia link, as well as separate links for their currency as well as military. Um, so for now, we'll stick with just the two big ones, the USA and Russia. Um, we also have these little buttons to go to separate screens to open up that you can then enter. Oh, wait a moment. Did not mean you have to keep these open when you go into the screen. And it'll show you the exchange rate for the currencies of the two countries. And then you could also input a certain amount of money for that exchange rate still. Then we also have the interest rate for the selected country's currency. So you enter, it's just an interest rate calculator. So we'll go $100 with a 10% interest rate over 15 years. Yearly works. And that'll be your final value that you get out of that. And then we also have the military screen, which Bacozzi will cover.
So for the military screen, it's you select those two countries. The same with the economy screen. You have to keep the two countries open while you're looking at this. It compares the numbers between each the selected country and your comparison. And if you hit compare, it'll compare those, and growth will show like the selected country's growth over, say, a period of a year. Yeah, pretty simple. Everything's there, and if you want to just get back to where you were, you just click normal.
Yep, you click the white button to exit out of all these screens. This one up here exits out of the project, but just for to show it off that we do have every country in the world implemented, we'll go with two random countries selected, Peru and Kazakhstan, and then we could open up any of the menus, and all the values are different, proving that we have every country with their separate info in the project. And then leaving this, we'll show off all of our documentation for the project.
Okay, so right here is our SRS document. I prepared this in tandem with the template that was provided to us in the class. If you scroll down, if you look over to the right, you have your table of contents and everything like that, and all the diagrams where they're supposed to be inside of the SRS document. So if you scroll down, you can see that. So, right there, we have my Google links to the drives where you can just go directly look at them, where they're supposed to be and everything. And if you keep scrolling down, you're going to see the appendix that has everything that you need diagram wise, if you don't want to look for it inside of the SRS document. And that's about it for that.
Okay. I'm opening up the Google. Oh, my Google is not signed it, so that was useless. Okay. We'll go to the Trello next.
Okay, so for the Trello, this is what I usually use and what I used in production studios. It's very simple to use. So let's say we'll click on Sprint 1, click on a card.
Okay.
And so this is so what you see in parentheses on the top where it says class diagrams, right there in brackets, is time estimated. And then the other one is, time spent on the project.
Yeah,
so
in the parentheses.
Yes. And you put a little description under there that says, hey, this is who's working on it. And if there's two people on it, like me and Michael were on both of this, on members, you say state how many hours each person worked inside of there. Below it, you have a checklist on things that need to get done, and you can throw attachments in there and you do pretty much everything with this. If you exit out of that, and then if you go over to the right, you can to put these up here. So say it'll take from what you wanted. So you put your completed over here, the things that you're working on in progress. You have your separate backlog that's for the entire project, and then to the right you have that sprint backlog. So essentially you're taking items, high essential items or high story user items from the backlog to whatever sprint backlog you're working on. You have an in progress, and then after that's in progress, your leads review it and it goes into the completed folder. Then that gets boxed up into the sprint 1, 2, and 3 that you see over all the way to the left when you end the sprint.
Oh, I don't mean to drag that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then that's it. That's pretty much it for that.
All right. And then did we have anything else to cover?
I don't think we did.
All right. Then that is the end of our video for our final product. Thank you very much for watching.